Hi, today I'm looking at their classic Blur song called Song 2. I think it was the second song on the album from what I can remember, and it makes sense that it might have been. Yeah, good one to play. It's actually quite simple, but it's also a song that you see a lot of people playing it slightly differently to the way I think Graham Coxon originally played it. So today I'm just going to show you the way that he played it, I think, the way he played it. Standard tuning. I know a lot of people tune down to play this song, but I think it's standard tuning. And he's just playing mostly 2-note power chords, but some 3-note power chords. So we start off with an F power chord. This is for the first kind of intro stroke verse riff. F power chord here, 8 on the 5th string, 10 on the 4th string. Wants to be quite an aggressive strum for this, even for the cleaner sounding sections. But for the purpose of showing you what he's playing, I'm just going to sort of play it quite lightly here. But eventually you want to be hitting it quite hard and muting lots of strings. So we just play that one twice. And then we move to E flat power chord, which is 6 and 8, same strings, and play that 3 times. Now the trick is to make it sound the way he did it, the way he made it sound, is in between the chords you've got to do some little muted strums. So after the first 2 we do a down up muted, so it'll be like this. Then same thing after this one. So to do the muted I'm just flattening my fingers down, lightly touching the strings, and I can strum mostly the sort of 5th, 4th and maybe 3rd strings, but not being too accurate, just strumming down up like that. So if I put those together again a bit quicker, it's... And those little muted sections are where you're moving to the next chord. So it's... And then we move up to A flat power chord, same strings, all of this riff's on the same strings. 11, 13, 13. So now this finger is covering 2 strings. So I'm actually getting a 3-note power chord. As you may know, power chords can be 2 notes or 3 notes. The beginning 2 were just 2 notes, but these next few are 3 notes. So we've got these 3 notes. We just play that twice. Then move along 2 more to a B flat, which is 13, 15, 15, just once. And then move along 2 more to C, which is 15, 17, 17. Now this one, it's more than you think it is. When you first listen to this song, you think he's playing less than he actually is. You've got to actually play it 5 times, downstrokes. On the end, a muted downstroke, which allows you to move back. So like this. So if I break it all down and play it very slowly, it's this. And playing it slowly like that last one sounds like I'm doing too many strums, but it is right. If I put it all up to speed, it's... So it sounds like the song. So that's what I call the main riff. It's all downstrokes apart from those little muted down ups. That's the main riff. That's the intro riff, and it's also in the verses. Then when it goes heavier, I'll keep a clean sound for the moment, and then I'll demonstrate it with a heavier sound. We start on the first chord again, the F power chord at 8 to 10, but this time he covers both of these strings. He covers the E string and the A string with that first finger. So you're getting the F power chord, but with a C note at the bottom of it. A C is in the F power chord anyway, there's one there, that's a C. But he's getting the lower one, and this is a useful kind of trick really to really beef up a power chord. Instead of this, it sounds like this. So that's partly how he gets the difference in sound. It's mainly hitting a pedal and getting a heavier sound on the guitar, but it's also including this E string in the power chord. Really beefs up the sound. So we play this one 3 times and then move there to B flat, which is 6, 6, 8, and play that 3 times. Now I say 3 times, occasionally if you listen very carefully, the middle of each 3 he doesn't play, so sometimes he does this, and sometimes this. So you can just do whichever you like. And then we move up, same shape, up to 11. We're following the pattern that we did originally. Up to 11, still covering 2 strings with this finger. Play that twice. So now instead of this one being flattened over 2 strings, it's this one that's flat over 2 strings. 2 of those. Move along 2 frets to 13 and 15. Play that once. Move along 2 more, just like we did earlier. 15, 15, 17. And that one we play 5 times, just like we did before. But occasionally the 2nd and the 5th of those 5 not really hit. He's kind of moving his hand, but he's not actually catching the string, so it sounds like this. Okay, so if I just put that heavy bit together slowly, it's this. Okay, so that's the heavier sort of part that is at the end of the intro, and it's also the chorus riff. And then there's another riff just at the end of the chorus, and that's all that's in the song. We start on this same heavier power chord that we were doing, the F with the C bass note, so it's 8, 8, 10. And we just do what's called a pumping rhythm, where you just play constantly like this. It's 4 beats. You're playing what are called 8th notes, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Same thing at 11, 11, 11, 13, so that's the A flat power chord. And then we move down to D flat power chord, which is 4, 4, 6, same shape. And that one's for a bit longer, it's twice as long. So I'll just demonstrate that with a heavier sound. That's everything that's in the song. So what you then have to do is well, learn each section, the 3 riffs, memorise them, and then just try and put together to complete the structure of the song. It's pretty straightforward, and if you look at this, you probably know the song quite well, and you know how it sounds. So I'll just demonstrate quickly the intro riff, which is the clean riff twice, and then I'll do the heavier riff twice. And in the actual song, that heavier riff is played more than twice. That's it. That's the whole song. So you just got to put those riffs together in the right order. Any questions about that, please put them in the comments. And if you'd like to see any other lesson videos on particular songs, then feel free to suggest some, and hopefully I might be able to do them. Okay, and click like if you like this one. Thanks. Bye.